Welcome to Jobbed Out, the wrestling editorial that reminds you that good news, Wrestling with Regret fans, your favorite host is going to have some more free time for his channel soon. I don't talk enough about Ring of Honor here. ROH was the company that rekindled my fading passion for pro wrestling, because in the early 2000s, really the only commonly available wrestling out there was WWE and its focus on flashy entrances and 5 moves of doom, or TNA with its attempts to be WCW, the 2000 version, not the mid-90s version. It was when I discovered that one of my ultimate favorites, Eddie Guerrero, who had recently been fired by the WWE, was taking part in a little startup with its first show in Philly, against Super Crazy no less. I had to track down the DVD. That show opened up my eyes to work rate wrestling. It was also the first time I'd seen the likes of Low-Ki and Bryan Danielson. The Code of Honor concept was new and different to me as ROH presented itself as if pro wrestling was a sport. I had a school lunch budget in high school of $4 a week, which at the time amounted to 2 baby burgers at A&W and a lot of drinking water the other 3 days of the week, just so that I could get DVDs off of RF Video every month. It was an acquired taste, as storylines and gimmicks wouldn't really take over Ring of Honor programming for years, and drama wouldn't be associated with the company until the promotion's founder was busted in a pedophile sting operation. No joke. In the years since, ROH has had a lot of ups and a lot of downs, being the company that put the spotlight on the likes of the future Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn. Hell, Ring of Honor technically hosted All In, the pilot show that would give us AEW. But the company that made Strong Style popular stateside also gave us that weird month where Ric Flair was an authority figure. We got the Kelly Klein incident. We got the final nails in Impact's Destination America coffin. For most of the 2000s, Ring of Honor was the number 3 fed in North America. Arguably even got to number 2 at one point when they were purchased by Sinclair, as they were in more homes than Impact was. But in recent years, with AEW and New Japan working together and the whole Forbidden Door and the rise of MLW and GCW, it could be argued whether ROH is even number 6 or number 7 now. So why am I talking about Ring of Honor today? Well, today, in a move that would make Nick Khan blush, Ring of Honor officially released every single member of their roster. Every single member of their roster. This came just a couple hours after they had put out a statement telling fans that the company was going on hiatus after their December pay-per-view, Final Battle, with plans to return next April with a brand new fan-focused product. The way this is being broken down is kinda simple. If you were already under contract to Ring of Honor, you're no longer exclusive to the company. You can work anywhere at any time between now and Final Battle on December 11th. On December 12th, you're officially a free agent. While this can be great for companies like Impact and the NWA, one less stable workplace isn't good for any performer in this industry. While Ring of Honor fell off the rails when their New Japan partnership came to a close, they still gave stable work to established loyals like Jay Lethal and the Briscoes and PCO. They also housed newer sensations like Danhausen and rok-c, who had just won the new Ring of Honor Women's Championship, replacing the title that was deactivated because the same company that ensured its entire roster remained paid during the beginning months of the pandemic also fired their injured women's champion because they felt she didn't deserve $2,000 a month because it meant that they would have to pay all their women a living wage. There had been rumors for a while that Sinclair Broadcasting, who had purchased the company in 2009 and housed the show on its own syndicated stations, was ready to cancel the whole thing. That would have been a huge disappointment, but not a huge surprise. Other than All In, what has Ring of Honor done to garner attention from mainstream fans besides put Danhausen on TV? I know there will be some anti-smarks in the comments who will talk about how happy they are to see a bunch of vanilla midgets losing their jobs, but this company had nearly 20 years of history. It did build and rebuild names that would shape this industry for years to come. The circumstances aren't the exact same, but it does remind me so much of WCW in 2001, right down to the Big Bang relaunch that never happened. I sincerely hope SUPERCARD of Honor doesn't meet that same fate. But when you compare WCW's downward spiral in 99 and 2000, it's not hard to see parallels to Ring of Honor's downward spiral in 2019 and 2020. With that said though, this is all just my opinion, and I want to know, what do you think of the news that Ring of Honor is going on hiatus and releasing all their wrestlers from contracts? Do you think this is temporary and that they'll come back better than ever with a new roster? Or is this the beginning of the end for what used to be America's pure wrestling brand? And if it is the end, which Ring of Honor wrestlers do you want to see appear elsewhere? Let me know in the comments and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more because I want you to be a part of this conversation too. For now though, I better get my shoulders off the mat, so thank you for tuning in to Jobbed Out. I'll catch you next time.